So I know that I wanted to play for a while, but it was about 2 weeks ago that I think I really pulled the trigger on this weekend. So, I'm sorry? Start before that you're in? Okay. Yeah. So like, well, you're gonna go to, so rewind all the way back to Christmas. I had spoken with Matt and told him that I wanted to propose to his daughter.
What'd you say?
And
go ahead and listen. Because I don't remember.
We'll start there. We'll start at that point.
Quite a while ago.
So we went to go play basketball, and I was like asking Matt, like, hey, do you want to go play some basketball Sunday morning? It'd be super fun. 2 guys playing ball.
Did you know? Were you like, oh?
I knew that I wanted to play basketball. I do every Saturday. It was a Saturday. It's pretty much my regular.
So yeah, and so we went and played ball, and like we were on the way to go play to Jay, and I was like, all right, do it.
Were you nervous?
But it was so early, it was like 7 a.m. and I was like, all right, I can't go cold into this, like we got to play some ball first. And
yeah, that was a good call. That was a good call.
Create a bond beforehand, so we did that, and then on the way home,
Who won?
Hit me with some dimes.
Yeah, I passed the ball to Matt a lot. We're on the same team.
Automatically Automatic yes.
Really softened it up, and so developed a hammer. And so then I asked him on the way back, and I was super nervous, and I could hardly talk, but I asked him, and he was like, yeah, that'd be great. And so I was planning initially.
Please! That's so awesome. Please take her away.
That's not how it went. But, yeah, so then like I was planning initially to do it in Europe. In February, went to like Europe for like probably 12 days. And so we did like a backpacking trip.
Pictures, so awesome.
It was so fun, and yeah, we went all over the place and had a great time. But I was planning on doing it going into that, but then a couple weeks before we left, do you want to put the story in there?
Oh my!
Yeah. So I I just had a lot of like fears and.
You were overwhelmed.
I need a copy of the vid afterwards. I'm sorry. I need you to send it.
I just been going like really up and down, and so kind of realized that I needed some more time before, just because I wanted to be like at a really steady place, and so I decided that I was like, I'm gonna give it like once I start feeling like I'm ready again, I'm gonna give it a month before I tell him that I'm ready, so that I know like I'm at a steady place. And so then, like, a couple days after I told him that I wasn't ready, I started feeling ready again.
Funny how that happens. It always happens that way.
And so then I gave it a month, and then I was like, oh, I need more time, so then I gave it another month. And so it was going to be 2 months from then, was going to be the middle of April, and so I was like, I'm going to tell him on our 1 year. And so I, like, ordered this photo book and had... and like on the last page, it was like throughout our relationship and just like different character. Like
1 year anniversary of dating.
When was the 1 year?
Yesterday. See? The day they got engaged.
1 year, the first day you guys met, or like the first date?
First date, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
And so,
Sorry.
Wait, so you're gonna tell him you're ready?
yeah, I was
this week.
On the same day they
yeah.
got engaged.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
How's
so
that
I
for
like had this photo book and
How's
on
that
the
for
last page
destiny?
it said that I was ready. And
So you thought you had something big to tell him, but
Yeah.
you had something big.
Yeah, but I kind of like for the past couple weeks I've kind of been like, you never know what'll happen in the next couple weeks. Like, I wouldn't be prepared, or I just like was making hints, but I also.
Did you ask him to marry you?
Were you thinking like maybe you should pop the question?
Will it be today?
Yeah, so yeah, not so subtle hints were dropped, and so like, yeah, I was like, all right, yeah, I'm feeling pretty good about this, and like, I think I'm just gonna go for it, and like, it's right at our 1 year, which was kind of another threshold that was like, it would feel really good to like have to spend like a whole year together, and I was like, just catch her off guard, just right at the 1 year, and then just slide in. And so, that point, I like started talking to Em and Molly about it and like getting plans together. And I like booked a photographer, and this was probably a week and a half ago. And so then
Those pictures were amazing.
Yeah, they were
Those are
amazing.
like
yeah, he's awesome.
crazy.
Oh
Like,
my
I've only
gosh.
seen the one you sent me.
Oh, really?
But keep going.
Yeah, so then so I decided to go for it. There was some there was like at one point when she was like, oh, I just don't know, and so like I kind of thought about maybe pulling it back, but I talked to Emily and Molly and I was like, I'm just gonna do it, and like the more I like thought about it and meditated on it, like I really like just like I'm gonna go for it, and like I think yeah, and I think you'd like been, like I said, hinting at being like a lot more better place. And so yeah, so at that point it's like, all right, let's do it. We're doing it, all in, chips on the table, and so like we went yesterday, so it was like the 1 year of our first date, and I had found out, I didn't know that we booked the flight to come back several months ago. Because we were like, all right, we'll spend our 1 year. We'll do a date night, like Friday night, and then come back Saturday and Sunday. So
For Easter.
yeah, we'll come back for Easter. But then at that point, didn't know that I had off work, and so about 2 weeks ago, I found off I had off work too for Good Friday.
Nice.
So yeah, it all kind of worked out, and so I like, kind of subtly asked her if she could get off work on that Friday, and then I've like planned a bunch of stuff within the last couple of weeks, and so then yeah, so leading up to it, I did a bunch of planning and kind of just figured out that it'd be a good day to go for it. And then do you want to like start off at the day, like how the day starts?
That's the
So he told me that on Thursday he like sent me a list of things I should bring, and he said that I should bring hiking clothes and nice outfit for dinner, shower stuff, a great attitude, and a smile. And then we were leaving at 6 a.m. And so
Should I have 2 early mornings?
Yeah.
Did you have a ring on you all day?
No, I had it in a vest
So
and a jacket.
were you like
Yeah.
just checking it, like to make sure it's still there?
No, like I wasn't wearing it all day.
But when you
Good
were
question.
about to
Was the vest
ask
like
her-
in the backpack?
Yeah.
That's what-
Was it like a zip up, or did you keep whenever?
we'll get
Yeah,
Okay,
we'll get
we'll
there.
get
We'll get there.
So sorry, scale back.
So, so you picked me up. Oh, you sent me a really.
So what did you think when he sent you that long list? Were you like, oh my gosh, it's going to be so fun tomorrow? Or were
Yeah.
you like...
Yeah, so all week I've like been kind of drilling Emily and Molly like to see if there's any chance, because I was like kind of hopeful that maybe, but I didn't want to get my hopes up, and I didn't really think
Were
that
they
it would.
good at...
I hadn't told him. Oh my gosh, they were like, I had no idea. Like
Really?
they were so stoned. Like
Stoned.
Okay.
It was so high.
no, they
Emily
were.
got running a surprise.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
I know Emily did so great for her.
Good.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, she was, yeah. So he, like, in the morning, he sent me this video that he had made of our relationship, and, like just pictures of our relationship, and then picked me up at 6 a.m. and we went and, watched the sunrise at Lookout Mountain, which is where we went on, like, our second date. And then, and everything was, like, I didn't know anything we were doing. And then we went to, St. Mary's Glacier, which we had gone there on a date. And then we...
No, we
And
gone
then
there on
we
a hike, yeah.
And then went to Bojo's Pizza, which we've gone to on a bunch of dates.
Yeah.
And then we went to like this lake in the mountains that we've gone to, and so that I kept asking him when we could do gifts, because I was like, if he's gonna propose, like it's gonna be when we do gifts. And he's like, oh, let's do it later on in that day. So we like got to this lake and we're sitting there, and he like pulled out. So I like grabbed my gift and he went back to get his, and it was like this like square flat wrapped thing, and I was like, oh. And I was like, okay, we're not getting engaged. And so we like went and did gifts, and he had gotten me a photo book, and I opened it first, and then I gave him the photo book.
Funny,
That's
y'all both
amazing.
That's fun because you both have one.
Yeah, Yeah,
So fun.
yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So that was fun, but
She'll pick out one of the same pictures.
Yeah.
yeah.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
But then at the end it said to be continued.
Oh,
And so I was
Oh,
kind
sweet.
of, I was like thinking, oh my gosh, like is he gonna do it right now? And but he didn't. Like we just sat at the beach of the lake for like.
And she was like, when you say to be continued.
Yeah, I was
then
like, what did you mean by that?
Yeah,
And he was like, he's like, just unexpected.
be together a lot in the future and stuff.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't prepared for her to like do that. Obviously, in the last page of her photo book, like tell me that she was all ready and all in, and I was like, okay, so like, what do I do?
Were you planning on proposing then, and then you're kind of like, oh wait.
No,
Okay.
no. So I'd hired the photographer for 3:30,
Okay.
and this was at like 1:00. Yeah. So, like, we.
You're like, okay, I'll be like in 2 hours.
Yeah, right. I was
You're
like,
like,
I didn't want to say like be patient or like there's a lot of
nothing.
day left,
Yeah.
and like kind of like too
Yeah.
revealing. But at the same time, I didn't want to be like, like I just, I wasn't prepared for this. Like maybe another day. So I just didn't really say anything.
Yeah.
We sat in silence for 2.5 hours.
Yeah, kind of.
So it was kind of, I was trying really hard. I just wanted to like be grateful all day and not be like, have expectations of like getting engaged and then be really disappointed. I just wanted to enjoy yesterday. But I was like, when it didn't happen, I was like kind of bummed. And so we went back to the condo and showered and got ready for dinner. And so we were heading to dinner and we were going from Keystone to Breckenridge and we like passed this overlook and he was like, oh, that looks cool, you want to go see it? And I was like, yeah, sure. So he like did a U-turn and went back.
So
Yeah. Do you wanna-
yeah, so and like we'd gone to several like scenic like overlooks throughout the day, and so like I feel like your emotions were kind of like a roller coaster. It's like, oh, it's gonna happen, no, it's gonna happen, no. And so
Did you
then
tell
like
that?
I could kind of tell, like especially after the last
So
time.
obvious, isn't she?
Well, especially like after the last time, like when we were on the beach, like I thought she pretty much was like pretty open that she was like kind of hoping for that, and so I was like, oh, okay, well, oh well. So like, and then we went back. So yeah, on the way to the overlook, I was like, okay, how can I position this to where it's like not super weird and like, like, because so the backstory had been Travis and I, the photographer, had brainstormed lots of different ideas on like where to do it. And so finally we landed on this Sapphire Point overlook, which is between Keystone and Breckenridge, off this road. And so it was going to work out really well because I would just say that we're going to dinner in Breckenridge, or like that's what she would think. And so we turned on the Swan Mountain Road, and she was like, "Oh, we're going to Breckenridge," or like you said something like, "Oh, does it rhyme with fridge where we're going?" I was like, yeah, maybe. And so we drive by the overlook, and there's a sign, and I'm like, hey, have you ever been to that scenic overlook before? Have you ever been to Sapphire Point? She was like, no. I was like, what kind of shoes do you have on? And I didn't really care what she was going to say because I was going to turn around either way. And so then I did a U-turn and we went back to the parking lot and parked. And so I get out and I'm like pretty much wearing I'm wearing like these pants and like a button down. And so like before we left the condo, I saw her like look at my pockets, like. She was like definitely like looking to see if like I could have a ring in my pockets.
Really? But you didn't.
But like
Was it
I
your vest?
couldn't. Yeah, I mean I couldn't have fit them in here, and so it was in my vest, which was in the car. And so I got out of the car and I was like, it's kind of chilly, isn't it? Like, doesn't it feel kind of chilly out? And so I went and grabbed my jacket with the ring in it.
That was good planning.
Oh.
Yeah.
That was great.
I was kind of like,
Boom.
I was like, oh, we got the vest. Like I noticed that, but I wasn't really thinking that I had kind of gotten my hopes up about it. So I was just like,
Yeah.
we're just gonna go.
Yeah.
Mm. Yeah, so then really from there, like, went and texted Travis, the photographer, that we were there.
In the bathroom.
Yeah, I went to the bathroom and
Lots
texted
of
him that we were
bathroom
there.
breaks.
Yeah, bathroom break.
Dalton did that too.
Uh,
Feeling okay?
It's the guy thing, I guess. And then we like walked down to the overlook, and like there's like a platform, and then like an area below. And so Travis had like told me that he was going to be like literally sitting in the spot that he wanted me to walk to when I got there. And then so what happened was we went and like stood on the platform, and like I saw Travis down there. We kind of made
So
eye
he was
contact.
there, but you just didn't know who he was, so you just thought it was a
Yeah,
random
you're
guy.
just
Yeah.
this guy like
That's
photographer.
So he does like
Oh my gosh.
adventure photography. So like he normally hides, and like he'll like put on like camo or something.
He'll put on like a ghillie.
No, he really will.
You like
Yeah.
the
said
guy
that.
in the Achilles suit.
Yeah, he did. He said he found this.
That guy?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's so fun.
But yeah, so he was. But when we decided that it'd be better photos if he just kind of act like he was being a landscape photographer, and then blah blah blah. So like we're up on this platform. I'm like, oh babe, isn't it beautiful out there? I like kept looking at Travis to like see if we can get the signal. And then
Do you have a real signal?
no, not really. But
You just went over your shoulder and did a big like.
I was just trying.
You're
Yeah.
like, why are
You
you
like make a bird call really
Yeah.
loudly.
I was just trying to figure out what angle, like where I needed to go because
Yeah.
I'd never been there, so it's hard to like visualize.
Yeah.
But yeah, so then I walked down towards him, and he pretty much like walked backwards, like away from us. But like, I pretty much like grabbed her hands and like dropped on her knee immediately when we got down there. That way, she wouldn't look at him and like know that what
Yeah.
his role was. And so then I like said my
you
thing,
say?
and
What'd you say?
Which he's
Yeah,
memorized,
what
by
you
the way,
say?
but he will not divulge it.
Oh.
I was
Maybe
saying,
like general
I find- I think-
Matt was like, well, what
I don't
did you
know.
say? And Luke and I are like, it's personal. why aren't you going to tell us? And because. And I thought-
I don't know.
So we were laughing about that on the way home from the airport. But
So then what happened? So then, Madison, what were you thinking? As soon
what
as
were
you got
your
on
first
his knee,
words?
were you like, oh my gosh?
I was just like, oh my gosh. Yeah, and then I said yes. And then
and I was like, meet my friend Travis.
I was like, how do you know
She's like,
who's this? How do I know him?
What's going
I
on?
didn't know you had a friend named Travis.
Why is your friend here?
Yeah. But and then
Yeah.
so awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, we did like a 30-minute photo shoot, and like, yeah.
toasted with champagne, which is
Yeah.
a nice touch.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, and then we went to dinner.
It's so fun.
and this was all yesterday.
Yeah, it was a big day.
What can happen in one day?
Oh.
That is so awesome.
Yeah, there's so many funny things happening. I thought Madison was concussed.
Why?
Yeah.
We were like just walking down the road, and I twirled her, and she went right into a brick wall.
The top edge of a brick wall over my head.
Oh my
And I was like, oh no, ruined this day. Like,
She's like, has like
does
blood
remember
running
you
down
got
your
the
face.
game.
She's like, one like
She's
stream in
grinning.
your picture.
That was fun.
That's so funny.
Yeah. So.
Did y'all get to see your friends that night? Then, like all your friends last night? Y'all haven't really seen.
Yes, we're the
You get to
first ones.
see
besides
Emily and
Molly.
Molly.
Molly. Emily's in Kansas City.
Oh, she is. But you got to see Molly.
Oh my
So
gosh.
we're
Kinda
like
nice
one of the
to-
first.
Yeah.
yeah.
It's kind of nice to
That
have
is kind of
time
nice that you
Yeah.
guys just got
Yes.
time together.
Yeah.
Are you guys going to Heartland tonight?
Yes, 5. Are you doing 5?
I think Dalton and I think we're gonna go with my family. They're going to.
Nice.
Wow. Oh my gosh.
Is your phone down
It
there?
was so fun. We got a.
I've heard a
She got a
phone.
Polaroid camera.
I've heard a phone other than
Yeah,
mine.
the
Oh, there's a
pictures.
phone
So we
right-
had like a bunch of photos.
Okay.
Isn't there a
that
phone
was-
right
Oh no, this is.
I was gonna ask if I could post
It's a what?
Eyeshadow.
But have
Oh.
you posted? I mean, doesn't really matter. But I was gonna say like so excited, but not until you.
Yeah,
If
I
you
mean,
were
you
like
can.
this.
Yeah, you totally can. Yeah.